video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 activities that you can do with preschool students online. Now before we get into the actual video, I just want you to know that I already made 2 other videos that talk about a similar topic. So I have this video over here and this video over here. I'll link both of them in the description box below so you can check them out after you watch this one. Alright, let's get into the video. Okay, so straight off the bat, I'm going to share with you my favorite activity to do with preschool students online lately. I like preparing different board game activities for them to do in class with me. Now, what I love about this idea is that you can literally make a board game about anything. If you're practicing letter sounds, you can do a board game with letters. If they're more advanced, you can do a board game with CBC words or sight words. You can also do number board games. You can do them with the number symbols, or for example, if they're more advanced, you can do addition board games. Literally any lesson, you can turn it into a board game. I'll link below some of the board games that I already made in case you want to just use them, okay? Now the way I play this is I give them a copy of the board game that they can print out, and I either give them or ask them to prepare a token and a die. And then basically you just play it like any other board game that we know, right? The way I do it is that if they get the word right or the number right, they can roll the dice again, and if they get it wrong, they have to move back 2 steps. And I'm telling you, the kids really love this game. I have one kid that every time I ask him, what do you want to do? He always says, can we play the board game? Can we play the board game? And I love seeing how they get excited to win, but it also teaches them how to lose whenever their classmate wins. So I feel like it's been a really fun activity to do with my students. And again, I love that you can literally make a board game out of any lesson that you have. The next idea is bingo games. So you can make bingo cards. Again, I'll link the bingo cards that I've made down below. I think I have bingo cards, well, I know I have for letter C, and I have for 1 or 2 more letters, and I'll link them below. If I end up making more bingo cards, I'll also link them, so in case you're watching this more in the future, there might be more letters down below for you. Alright, so you can either make your own bingo cards, or I'm sure you can download other bingo cards online. And then basically the way that I do it is I either give them their bingo card, or if I'm giving them a printable, I tell them which page they have to print so that they don't all have the same bingo card. Alright, and then you just play the game the way we always play bingo, picking a picture, picking a word, and then they have to put an X on the word that if they have the word, right? A little tip though, if for example you're teaching younger students, so like 3-year-olds, the way I do it is I play bingo until all of them get bingo. That way all of them get the chance to win. If you're already teaching students that are older, then just play bingo until one of them gets it, and then you wrap up the game, so that they also kind of learn that you can't always win when you play a game. But yeah, basically it's a super fun, super intentional, and a super easy game to prepare. Okay, next we have our salt tray. You can use this game to practice letters, practice numbers, shapes, really anything that involves writing. I love salt tray games because 1, the kids love it. It's fun for them to play with. Also, I love that it's a sensory activity, so they're really using their hands, their senses, as they're learning the letter sounds or the numbers or whatever. Now, one thing that I kind of unintentionally or accidentally stumbled upon was doing salt tray activities with dividers. So as I was looking for a container to do the salt tray activity, I found this one that had this divider, and at first I wasn't gonna use it, but then I thought instead of just throwing it away, what if I find a way to use it? And the first idea I got was to use it as an eraser. So after they write the letters with their fingers, they can use it to sort of erase the letter. But then I had the idea of, oh, what if I actually put the divider in the middle and I let them write an uppercase letter on one side and a lowercase letter on the other side. And so that was a really handy little accidental discovery that I had that I thought I'd share with you in case you also want to follow that. But yeah, salt trays, really effective, really useful, and really easy to prepare. We always love that. Okay, next is an animal movement game. You're going to prepare cards with different animals on them, and at the back of each card, you're going to write a number. And then all you do to play this game is you put it in a basket, and then you pick a card, and then you ask them to do the animal action this number of times. So if your kids are just learning the numbers, you can put smaller numbers. If they're more advanced, you can put 11 to 20. If you want to go even a step further, you can do addition, equations, and let them jump that number of times. I will also link a printable that you can use in case you don't want to prepare it yourself, so we can make our lives easier for each other. Alright, and the last but not the least, definitely not the least, is trusty old Play-Doh. I feel like there are 1,000,001 ways that you can use Play-Doh in the classroom, and online it's super easy because I feel like most kids have Play-Doh in their homes. You can use Play-Doh to form Play-Doh letters. You can use them to form Play-Doh words. You can use them to form shapes, form numbers. You can make them form a big Play-Doh object and a small Play-Doh object. You can make them form a long piece of Play-Doh and a short piece of Play-Doh. And honestly, there's just so many ways you can use Play-Doh in the classroom. In fact, come to think of it, I might make a video all about different things that we can do with Play-Doh in the classroom. Now, some people are quite sensitive with using traditional Play-Doh and they like to make their own Play-Doh. I'll link a video of how to make your own Play-Doh. It's not my video, but I'll link a video. But in case you want to make your own Play-Doh, you can also do that. You can do that as an activity in class, or you can just go the classical route and just use traditional, good old Play-Doh, and just make sure that your kids wash their hands when you're done playing with it. Alright, those are 5 activities that you can do with your preschool students online. Remember, I already have 2 other videos with more ideas of things you can do with them. If you found this video useful, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!